Okay, so back in the kitchen. Now we're gonna take our white rice, get some ground beef, because I just seasoned this pan, and we're gonna make some stroganoff. Okay, so I got garlic, onion, and I'll just get started. Oh yeah, this is my, I put my phone in this cup and then I put it in this jar, and that's gonna be my tripod. Get creative, right? So for shorts videos, they only give you 3 minutes, but it's a bit longer. So I don't know, I'll try and work it out or whatever. But how do you cook in 3 minutes other than in the microwave? Okay, so we got our garlic. What we got? 5 cloves. Let's go with that. My trick to garlic is give it a squish with your knife. Flatten it out, don't slice your hands. And then what I do is I cut the bottom off. And then I just give it a peel like that. Boom. It's like one. Right? Because we already squished it. Right, 1, 2. Just grab the tip of the garlic. Just strips right out of there. Okay, you get the idea. Don't chop your fingers off. It's good to always keep your hands, knuckles back like that when you're working in the kitchen with a sharp knife. Better a sharp knife than a dull knife though, that's for sure. Chop up all your garlic. I always do that first. I was told it activates some sort of compound or something. Okay, doesn't have to be fancy. So we got the cast iron heating up, got some butter here. Put a healthy slab of that in there. Maybe a little bit more, because we're going to make a bit of a roux here, which is a white sauce. So we're going to do, let that butter do its thing, and we'll chop up the onion. So over the years I've learned a thing or two about a thing or two, but if you cut the top off the onion and only use the bottom, or a portion, say you have to use half of it or something, the bottom will stay good for a while. But we're going to use this whole thing, so we'll cut the top and the bottom. I cut it in half. And peel all the skin off. The skin's good for starting fires, just in case you didn't know. You're camping. Okay, and then I go lengthwise like this. If you want longer, like that's the length, and then if you want them smaller, just go like that. I find it's the fastest, easiest way to cut an onion without crying. Alright, see that? That was quick. Yeah. There you go. Onion. So the butter's starting to do its thing. Let it melt here. I'm going to pre-cook these onions and garlic a little bit, caramelize them up. I just find if I don't cook the onions enough that I get heartburn. I don't like heartburn. So a lot of it is salt. This butter's already salted a bit, so I don't need too much. Some salt. And then I'll pull out my box of spices here. Oh, knocked it over. Okay, we got got some ground black pepper. Throw some pepper in there. And we'll do some of this garlic powder here. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, some cayenne. I like cayenne, it's good for you. We'll add the onions and garlic. So I've got a little bit of thyme that I'm going to add in here too. I always like the thyme, that's good stuff. And I think I might put a little bit of, what do we got here? Some basil, and go for oregano. Throw some oregano in there too. Put there. Oh, it smells good. So this is not paid promotion, but I'm going to add some soy sauce. Little trick that I do for my soy sauce, I cut a smaller hole as opposed to taking the whole lid off, because then you don't dump it all over the place. Good trick, right? Soy sauce, I'll get some William Perry's, the Worcester sauce. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm not measuring, but I'd say it's probably about a tablespoon of each, give or take. And this is gonna smell really good and help the stuff caramelize. See, it's already doing its thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for this guy. What's up? I want to do ground beef. And cook him up. Brown him and all that good stuff. And I'll show you the next trick. It takes a bit. Okay, there we go. So like I said, cook it till it's about brown. And then, some people may argue with me about straining the fat, but I find that it makes good for sauce. So I've got some gluten-free flour here because I'm that way. That's 1 tablespoon and half I'm gonna go. Okay. So I'm going to stir this all in. Mix it all in there really good. And then, I forgot to pull out the milk out of the fridge. So I'll go like that. That's that. Take my picture. Good. Bit of milk. Good. Just plain yogurt. If I had it, I would use sour cream. But plain yogurt, probably about a cup, maybe half a cup. That was about a cup, 3/4 of a cup, I don't know. I don't really measure any of my cooking, I just kind of wing it. It's like whatever's left in the fridge. Okay, so yogurt. And I take my cube cheese. And then I just turn the heat down. Probably to about a 2.5, 3, something like that. just continue to stir. Until it's thoroughly blended and the cheese is melted. Yogurt kind of curdles sometimes. It's one thing I don't like about it, but it still tastes okay. So when you're on a budget, you make do with what you got, right? Okay, how's it looking? Pile of stroganoff. Bring it up to a boil again. Melt some of that cheese. Keep this thing, and then we'll go from there. I just remembered that I have some spinach in the fridge, so I'm going to throw that in there too. So that's kind of the consistency. It's got to steam the spinach a bit more, but you can see the cheesy, yummy goodness. And then I'm going to take and scoop some of that rice into a bowl, and then some of this, and that'll be my lunch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I'm thoroughly going to enjoy it. And if you like the thought of eating something that looks like this, it tastes really good. Let me know. Like it, put a thumbs up, subscribe. I don't know. I like it. I'll do more like this. There we go. So like I said, here's my plain white rice. I'll take a couple scoops of this with my fancy wooden spoon I got at the dollar store. There's like 3 for $2 or something. Okay, alright, doesn't this look good? Like, if you want to, you can add some hot sauce or whatever you like. It's kind of like the base for anything like this. Right? What do you think? Kind of messy, but would you eat that? I'm gonna eat it. Alright, I'll say a little prayer first.